I've discovered a secret. The key to building wealth isn't about living a life of extremes, like waking up at 4 a.m. to get ahead of the competition or taking daily ice baths to sharpen your senses. In reality, it's about forming micro-habits, small incremental actions that you follow with consistency. These micro-habits compound over time, yielding a significant impact not only on your finances, but also on your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Therefore, in this video, I will share with you 15 micro-habits that have completely transformed both my financial landscape and other areas of my life. I will also provide actionable tips on how you can integrate them into your own life. Let's begin. Number 1. Create more than you consume. According to the author of Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, the world's wealthiest people create more than they consume. Thomas Corley's research reveals that 67% of wealthy individuals watch 1 hour or less of television daily, compared to 77% of those struggling financially who watch for 1 hour or more. Instead of being glued to the TV, consider what you can create. When you create something, you develop your knowledge, skills, and experience far more than you ever could through mere consumption. To make creation a habit, start small, perhaps just 15 minutes a day doing something you enjoy, such as launching a YouTube channel, writing short stories, or learning basic coding. Afterward, regularly audit your creation time versus your consumption time. It should always demonstrate that you are creating more than you consume. This shift is a core principle in modern business and finance. A true leader views creation as a direct investment into future income streams, a strategy for wealth development, and the cultivation of a sustainable production mindset. Number 2. Create distance from the wrong people. There's a saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and this has truly resonated with me. If you find yourself surrounded by people who constantly talk about others, put someone down, or complain, find a way to create distance. As long as that negativity is around you, you will absorb that mindset, making it incredibly difficult to implement any drastic changes in your life. Seek out individuals whose problems revolve around how to build more wealth, how to solve a problem they are facing, or how to overcome a challenge they are facing. This is a strategic investment in oneself. A great leader recognizes that associating with negative individuals is one of the greatest hindrances to success in business and finance. Saving money and mental capital by avoiding them is an act of personal leadership. Number 3. Practice gratitude. I used to think gratitude journaling was a bit cliché until I came across the work of Dr. Sophia Godkin, who emphasizes that the secret to happiness begins with gratitude. So I started a gratitude journal, and every evening at 8 p.m. I get a notification from my Day One app. I then select a photo I took that day, or I take one in the moment, and I write down the day's highlights and what I'm grateful for. It could be something as simple as the perfect cup of coffee, a thoughtful message from a friend, or making it to a workout. This is an investment in your mental capital, a critical aspect of personal finance that is often overlooked. A leader with a positive mindset is better equipped to make sound business decisions and navigate challenges, which indirectly affects your income and how you manage your money. Number 4. Automate these 2 things. Warren Buffett famously said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." And I take this principle a step further by including investment. Do not save and invest what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving and investing. For example, I've set up a system where a fixed portion of my income is automatically directed into my savings and investment accounts each month before I can even spend a penny. This benefits me by ensuring consistent financial growth without manual effort and reduces the likelihood of impulse purchases. This strategy of saving money automatically is the foundation of smart personal finance. It systematically moves money into your investment bank account. A savvy businessman automates as much as possible in his business to minimize errors, a leadership lesson that applies equally well to personal assets. Number 5. Be specific. Every year, without fail, I write down one major financial goal. And when I do, I like to be very specific, because the more specific you are about your goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. So instead of a general intention like, I will save more money, I tend to be more specific, such as, I will save $30,000 for a down payment on my forever home by the end of 2027. This level of detail helps me break down my financial goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. In the world of finance and investment, vague goals are a common mistake. The great leader in business always sets specific KPIs. Applying this to saving money transforms an intention into an actionable plan, driving passive income and the growth of your bank account. Number 6. Audit these 3 buckets. I have made auditing my spending a cornerstone habit, quarterly for my business and monthly for my personal accounts. I categorize every expense into 3 buckets: fundamental, essentials; fun, lifestyle choices; and future, investments in your growth. What I love about this is that it's not just about tracking, it's about intentional living. The intentional spending tracker I use shows me in real time how I am performing against my goals, whether I'm over or under budget, and exactly how much I have left to spend. This audit is an essential business practice applied to personal finance. It provides clarity on money flow and the effectiveness of saving money. A leader cannot manage what they do not measure. Auditing investments and expenditures helps mitigate financial risks. Number 7. Learn something new about money weekly. You know the saying, knowledge is power. Well, Warren Buffett, once again, put it even better. The more you learn, the more you earn. Every week, I block out just 1 hour to learn something new about money. It's not a huge commitment, but it makes a real difference. Whether it's learning about a new investment app or understanding how to negotiate better. This is the most critical investment in your financial future. Every great businessman is a lifelong learner. Understanding money and its complexities will directly fuel your income potential and your leadership in business decisions. Number 8. Stop caring about opinions. Everyone cares about the opinions of others to some extent, and it's one of the most difficult habits to break free from. But when you do, you start venturing out more and taking bigger risks. One thing that helped me overcome this is asking myself this simple question. In the grand scheme of achieving my life's goals, how important is this person's opinion? If the answer is not very important, I become laser-focused on what I want to achieve based on my own values. True leadership requires the confidence to follow your own path, especially in business and investment. Worrying excessively about opinions is one of the biggest psychological hurdles. A successful leader focuses on fundamental finance principles and their long-term money goals. Number 10. Understand the yes trap. Learning to say no has been a really hard one for me, and according to research published by Psychology Today, I'm not alone. It's a phenomenon psychologists call the yes trap, a deep-rooted feeling that we should always say yes, even when our plates are already full. The consequences include burnout, resentment, and missed opportunities to pursue goals that truly align with our objectives. To beat this trap, you must first clarify your goals. This is a crucial lesson in leadership. An effective leader knows that every yes is an investment of time and energy. In business, the trap of overcommitment depletes resources and negatively impacts your finance and your income. Number 11, invest in yourself. I always say that the best investment you can ever make isn't in stocks, commodities, or even real estate, it's in yourself. The returns on self-investment compound just like financial investments. Whether you're pursuing your education, improving your fitness, or practicing self-care, putting yourself first